Joining us in the studio right now is Abhimanyu Mishra from the Challengers section. He is also well known to be world's youngest GM, which he achieved at the age of 12 years, 4 months. Also has crossed 2600 now very comfortably, sitting around 2630.
Yeah, around that 26, 28, 30, yes, basically.
Yes, and today you managed to win a very, very quick game against your opponent. Should we have a look at that game?
Sure.
And right now you are playing in the Challengers and your score is 4 out of 7?
Yeah, I believe. Actually, 4.5.
4.5. So you're on plus
2?
Plus 2.
Plus 2.
Oh, nice. Plus 2. And you kind of grinding out wins yesterday against Vaishali. But let's have a look at your game today. Maybe we can flip it.
Yeah, that game was also very, very tough. I was winning at some point and yes. I let it go multiple times. My first thought was it was a very clean game, but then I came back to my room, started trying to solve this on my own again.
Again? Did you have dinner or not?
Yeah, I had dinner, of course, and then I came back to the room, and then whenever I'm playing my game, like after I'm done, my dad usually analyzes the game with an engine. We brought our own chess sets, so I set up the positions on the board, and wherever I missed something, I tried to solve it again.
In the room?
In the room.
And you played for 5 hours or more than that, 5.5?
Yeah,
and then you do that? And then you prepare against your next round opponent?
Yeah.
Do you sleep or not?
Yeah, I like yesterday was, I slept at like 1 o'clock, but okay, usually it doesn't go that late.
Wow. Insane. And then this is a good win so that you get some rest now.
Yeah.
So let's have a look. Stepan, did you know your opponent, Stepan Hrbek, or?
Not much. I knew that, okay, I noticed he was playing a lot of different things. Like in Najdorf itself, he played some I noticed he had like these one game ideas. So okay, Bishop G5 is another one of these ideas. I believe he probably prepared whatever I usually play. Sometimes I go Knight BD7 instead of E6, or sometimes I go E6, Bishop E7, Queen C7.
Right. So here today, but you went directly for the sharpest line, which is the poisoned pawn.
Yes. I had been preparing this, and okay, this line, if you don't know very well, it's very difficult to play for both sides.
Both sides, yes, absolutely.
Like Caruana versus MVL is a very, very, very good example of that.
Right. So Rook B1.
Queen A3. Okay, here there's 2 moves, F5 and E5. Okay, maybe others also exist, but these are the main critical moves.
Pushed F5.
F5, Bishop E7.
FE.
Bishop takes E6.
And Bishop E6 now. And then Knight E6 happened.
Yeah, now F takes E6.
This is all well-known theory.
Yeah, this is all theory. I think Rook takes B7 is the first point. I didn't really recall this. I haven't checked this line in a while, but I believe Bishop C4 is the move. I mean, there's some ridiculous complications. Like here, Knight BD7. Okay, Bishop takes E6, Knight C5. And okay, there's like another. It's very, very sharp. And
you must have like at least another 20 moves of prep here.
Of course.
Yes. So
yeah, actually, you slept at 1 a.m. That now sounds good. Otherwise.
No, but that time he wasn't preparing. He was working still on his previous game.
Yeah.
So this was Rook B7. You were unaware. That's already a little bit tense situation, right? That you are in a position right out of the opening in this sharp line and you don't know the move.
But technically that's good in some sense, because you know that if you haven't checked this move, then it must be in the sharp position. The margin for error is usually less. So you know that okay, you might have something here with black.
So you knew that because this is not in the top engine suggestions, this has to be
it must be
inaccuracy.
Must be inaccuracy. But I mean, some people you can do this in other lines too, where you purposely play the 4th move. So the opponent thinks that you've messed up, but it's something that they haven't checked. But yeah, it usually doesn't work in sharp positions.
In sharp positions, you have already checked 5 moves, and this might be the 6th one. It might not be the best. So Bishop C4, you went and attacked the rook.
Okay, like Rook C7. I was calculating Rook takes E7 also, but King takes E7. I don't think White has enough compensation.
Well, it does look a little scary, right? With your king, with your queen being a little far away.
Well, yeah, but okay, this line can get a lot scarier. Castle, and now I thought, okay, maybe you can go Knight CD7. Now, okay, I'm threatening Queen C5 check.
You get your queen back.
And otherwise, I'm threatening also Rook C8. I can just. You don't have a direct breakthrough. As long as you're not mating me, I'm good here.
I remember the words of Garry Kasparov, who said that if you are afraid to keep your king in the center, don't play the Sicilian. Or at least don't play the Najdorf, yeah? So that's how he put it, and I completely get it. You are not at all afraid.
Yeah, now this position is actually very interesting, this rook c7, bishop d8. Of course, here I was spending a lot of time to make sure I wasn't missing anything, because one mistake can lead from like minus 1.5 to plus 3 just through science. So bishop d8, I thought okay, bishop e5 is of course
But what about taking this pawn?
Yeah, rook takes g7 I thought is the critical move. Let's say knight f takes e4. Like I'm not sure which knight is better, but okay, let's say knight f takes e4, knight takes e4, knight takes e4. Now if you go queen f4, I have queen c3 check when I take the rook.
Because he's threatening here, so...
But yeah, I mean queen c3 check also,
yeah, you take
I mean this will be gone, but I think queen d4 is probably best move. Now I was trying to calculate this, like knight takes g5. But now the trick is like, okay, well, I can go castle. Now, okay, I'm not entirely
but what
sure,
about queen c5 now to trade
queen
the
c5
queens?
takes bishop e2.
Bishop e2. Oh, nice.
Okay, I'm not entirely sure how correct
And
are
the
these
bar
lines.
is jumping
Yeah,
up
it's
and
jumping.
down, so
Maybe,
I don't know if the calculations are accurate, but...
Yeah, like I thought, okay, bishop e2 is one idea. He can also go h4. I mean, this does not look, this didn't, like I'll buy a piece for now, but it's not. Actually, bishop b3, bishop b3. This is even better.
Oh,
bishop b3, bishop a4.
Now I get it. You want to checkmate.
Just mate, yeah.
Wow.
So, okay, this queen c5 doesn't work. Like, okay, maybe you have to, like, okay, knight takes g5 is also not entirely forced, but after castle, okay, first of all, castle, I think you can go rook f8.
First of all, this is completely brave that you playing this position with that king in the center. It's amazing.
But I think he has to, yeah. His opponent was like, he took on b7 and... Yeah. But yeah, you calculated all these lines.
Yeah, but okay, I mean, maybe there's something better. Like instead of knight takes g5, I always have this option of giving a check before. Like knight takes e4, queen
But here is knight e4, takes. Ah, okay. This is how we reached here. Got it.
And now, okay, queen d4, I can also give a check, but... Like maybe bishop a5, okay, king e2, knight c3, king... Okay, this is very... Now you start trying to mate him.
Yeah. It's something where...
But king e8, okay, bar is like jumping, it just it went from...
it's not the best
this
idea.
is not going to work because knight c3, okay, his king will start.
But your move knight g5 seems like the best or not? No.
Practically, yeah.
Practically, perhaps.
Decent.
But okay, you need to... Okay, there might be some other trick.
Yeah, it's not so simple to figure out what is the move here. Maybe queen b4 check.
If you go bishop takes g5...
Or how about queen a5 check? Does that make any sense?
Queen a5 if I go bishop d2?
And I take?
Queen take? Oh, sorry, you have queen e5, but... Okay, queen a5 if I play king...
Maybe you can show the line.
Check.
But okay, I can go king e2 here too, right?
Queen d2, queen e5 is...
Now, okay, I can take on g5 always.
So at this point, you thought this was the best.
Yeah, I thought,
chance
okay, this
for
is
him.
like this is like ridiculous, and of course I would have spent a lot more time trying to calculate. But I understood one thing, that black is not in danger here.
Right.
So okay, I play bishop d8, and now I get this position. Then I start thinking.
And he checks here. Did this come as a shock to you? Or?
Like I saw this. I just saw ab5, knight takes b5, knight takes e4. I just disregarded the variation. Then he played it, and I was like very confused for a couple minutes.
Because he thought your queen is hanging, and if you move the queen, he'll take here.
Yeah.
And then is he still winning? Like let's say if you move
queen a5 is probably, but now like knight takes d6, king f8.
Even this is good for you.
Even this is good, but okay, but knight takes e4 is immediate resignation.
Yeah, you just took this guy and you defended here, and if he takes here, you take here, and it's resigns.
Yeah, no, everything is hanging. I'm up by a piece.
Wow. That's a very, very quick win by you, Abhimanyu. And I think the tournament is now, you kind of pressing on the accelerator at the right time.
Yeah, the first half didn't really go my way. First game I had missed some chances for a win. And okay, this game against Korobov was also horrible. Like I messed up many times in this end game. Yeah, I'm hoping to finally just end this on a good note.
2 more rounds to go. Are you enjoying in Prague?
Yeah, Prague is a great place.
First time in the city?
Yeah.
Nice. And if you win the Challengers, you get into the Masters directly. It's not going to be easy because I think Ed is leading right now with 4.5 and he drew. So he's on 5. So you're just half a point behind the leader.
Yes.
It was amazing having you here. We went through all the games. You analyze so well. You
Fast.
calculate so well.
Thank you.
And your hours and hours of effort clearly show when you analyze. I wish you good luck for the last 2 rounds.
Thank you. It was an honor to be here.